Oh, that pop. But I got I don't know if you guys like zero or regular. I always go for the zero and the fun flavors. So let's get a little bit of the sip of this caffeine in first. Ice cold. Ice cold. But today we do have something different. Not going to be about foldables, actually going to be wearables. So we got official images and really the whole entire spec list of the Google Pixel Watch 5. So we'll get into it here. Let's start with the colors. As you can see on the screen, we got all four of the colors with their respective bands up. So the black one is going to be, hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. It'll be dark anthracite with a black band, natural silver with a pale, it'll be like, it's like a grayish or light blue band, pirate, am I saying that right? Muted matte gold with an olive green band. Usually if I'm like sitting there thinking I'm not saying something right, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but I think that's how you say that. And then lastly, warm gold with a coral band. So you can see, have all of them up on the screen. Those are official images. Really, they look beautiful. I feel like the best looking smartwatch, I do have an Apple Watch Ultra because I use an iPhone right now, but I do think the best looking smartwatch is the Pixel Watch. Like, it looks, with the circular, it's the most like a normal looking elegant watch, and then it has the smartwatch capabilities. So I may pick one up. I may like get a Galaxy Z Fold 8 and then use the Pixel Watch with it. I may do something like that, to be real. That kind of sounds nice. But okay, getting into the announcement date, it's going to be August 12th, 2026. The market release is going to be October 2026. It's going to be at the Made by Google event. Possibly going to be a staggered launch, as you can see at the top there with that announcement and then the release. But I know last year they did a staggered launch. So with the 4, they announced it and then they kind of waited a little bit to release it. Like, they didn't release it in the same month, I guess is what I'm saying, as the announcement date. The Pixel Watch 3, they did do that. So they announced it in August and then they released it in August for the public. But probably going to be a staggered launch. And then another thing that's interesting, they may drop the Wi-Fi only model. And if that's the case, the starting price would be at $449. And that's going to put it more in line with the Apple Watch pricing scale. So that's kind of interesting. But if the Wi-Fi version does stick around, this is the pricing scale. You see 41 millimeter Wi-Fi would start at $349. 45 millimeter Wi-Fi would start at $399. 41 millimeter cellular would be $449. 45 millimeter cellular would be $499. I was struggling saying millimeter. Storage is going to be a base, just one option, 32 gigs. It's going to be the same familiar as last year, circular design with durable sapphire crystal screen. And just like you see up there, sizes will be 41 and 45 millimeters. Display size and brightness. So we know for sure inches what the 41 millimeter will be. Not too sure. The rumors haven't put out what the 45 millimeter would be, at least on this source. I didn't see that. 1.2 inches for 41 millimeter and 3,000 nits of brightness, which matches last year's model. The nits for the brightness, it could slightly increase, still unknown. I mean, seeing the last year's one, like at Best Buy, it seems bright enough. But I mean, still, welcome change if they do up the brightness. I'm always down for that. Display bezels, Pixel Watch 4 trimmed off exactly 16% of the bezels from the Pixel Watch 3. Rumors suggest that they will continue in this trend and shrink the bezels down even more. We don't have an exact percentage of how much more, but they are going to trim them down even more. So that's going to make it look even nicer. Like I said, Pixel Watch looks very elegant, like a circular, sophisticated watch. The first one had like massive bezels. Was not a fan of the first one. Those bezels were chunky. I mean, it's just like, got some bezels on you, bruh. Like, it was just too much. So like, keep trimming that down. It's going to look great. And then what I love about this too, after seeing this at Best Buy, I was in love. I was in love with this watch. The actual 360, likely returning. That is like that display that dips off the sides like a dome, like kind of almost bubbly cloud 3D appearance that pops out at you. That's what gives the watch its luxurious and distinctive look, in my opinion. The dome glass on the display slightly curves over the edges. This makes interacting with it more immersive. Feels like you're just kind of like touching everything on the screen. It feels like a bubbly, bright cloud that pops out at you while swiping through it compared to traditional flat glass panels. I came up with the bubbly, bright cloud. It does kind of mimic that, though, I think. So that's a great feature. I love how it looks. Moving on, battery. The Watch 5 is expected to zero. Now, this is interesting. So it's not going to be a physically bigger battery. Instead, they're going to zero in on the chip's efficiency working with the software to help raise battery life. The Pixel Watch 4 45 millimeter battery life was 40 hours. Pixel Watch 4 41 millimeter battery life was 30 hours. The Watch 5 should at the very least mirror this, but we're expecting with the new efficiency in the chip and the software that it should raise slightly, at least slightly. So that's good news. Not going to lose battery life, going to at least stay at that, so that's good. Features, obviously going to use Google's Wear OS 7. It's going to have clever AI features that can only be found on Google. Gemini will work together from your phone to your watch to make AI tasks seamless. Other features, this is what was on last year and pretty traditional with watches nowadays, smart watches at least. Emergency satellite communication, safety check, emergency sharing, and fall and crash detection, Google Maps and wallet support. You can go tap to pay, have your card information in your watch. That's nice. Pretty standard though. Pixel Watch Recorder app, record some things, give yourself some reminders, go back to it. And Pixel Watch phone camera control. My wife actually, I literally have never used this. She used this a lot for, I think because she teaches a dance class, so I think she had to like record dances so they could see it, like the steps and the counts, so she would have her watch on and have her phone set up and click it and record it that way or something. I really haven't messed around with that much, but a lot of people like to have that. We'll have over 40 exercise types in the workout app. The Fitbit morning brief, because as we know, they had the partnership with Fitbit, so that's baked into it. It'll be a daily rundown of your sleep, readiness. I don't know if I might have wrote that wrong. And goal progression, personal AI health coach with Fitbit Premium. So again, just more Fitbit goodies. Heart rate and blood oxygen sensors will be present again, of course, which is nice to have those as well on wearables. CPU. Now, this is really where, kind of save this the best for last. This is exciting to me. So we're thinking, at least from the rumors that I'm seeing, that they're going to use a Tensor chip this time in their watch instead of using the Qualcomm chip. And what this will do is it's going to help their AI significantly. So the AI task mixed, communicating back to the phone, it's going to be a lot smoother and faster with sleep tracking. Just all those goodies of Google AI are going to work a lot better if their Tensor chip is in it. And it seems Google's wanting to do this because, the Pixel phone has the Tensor chip, so I feel like they're really trying to, Google's really kind of turning into the Apple of Android, you know what I mean? Like, Samsung's definitely the most popular Android phone, but like we know, One UI, beautiful, it's nice, but it's really just a skin that's put over Google's Android operating system. So Google, I feel like, is really trying to like, hey, we have our own operating system, our own OS, we're making our own chips, we're improving on them, we're wanting to put in the next watch, which will be nice. So that to me is really exciting stuff. Like I said, it'll just work a lot more fluid if everything is in-house. In my opinion, it'll be a lot more fluid, and it just, that's what the rumors also suggest, is that it's going to work a lot more cohesive if they do use their own Tensor chip. Charging will be 0 to 50% in 15 minutes. That sounds good. That's pretty nice. So I think that was everything there. Then we can also take a look. This is actually like a leaked image of the Pixel Watch 5. If we look at it here. So it looks like, yeah, we got a white band. That looks like the black variant. The anthracite, I think is how you say it. That was the back. And then, of course, looking at the front, you can see, oh, that guy's got an iPhone Air. He's taking a picture of the iPhone Air. Nice. But you can see that glass dome shape of that display, which is beautiful. It makes interacting with it fun, something different, makes it sophisticated and luxurious in my opinion. But yeah, that was everything, guys. That was full specs. Got to see some official images and an actual picture of the watch that leaked, which is pretty cool. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. What smartwatch are you rocking? Are you rocking a smartwatch? Are you rocking like a Garmin? Are you rocking a regular watch? Let me know what your favorite one is. But yeah, until next time, guys. I keep stumbling on that. Until next time, guys. Peace.